Hi, I'm Jim York, and I want to show you how to properly print inkjet pot stakes on the Epson C831 printer. One of the great things about this particular Epson printer is that you can print on thick material, allowing you for the first time to put high quality, on-demand color directly onto a thick pot stake. Now these are the exact same pot stakes that you would do on your thermal transfer printer, or that you'd send out to a professional printer to do on a high quality press. The pot stakes that we're going to print today are nice, thick, and almost 20 mil material that will insert into your pot easily. They are long lasting, and of course they're waterproof, fade resistant, and abrasion resistant. All the things that you're going to need for your nursery environment. Now to start printing on pot stakes, you would need the material, which you can purchase online at our WestHort.com site. Currently we have 3 different sizes to choose from, and there's more being added in the near future. Now once you have your pot stakes, you're going to want to configure your template through a label program. Now you can use your current label software to build the template you want to build, but we prefer using Siegel Scientific's Bartender. This is the program that we will be working with today. When loading the Epson C831 with the pot stake materials, there are a couple of things you have to make sure of. First of all, make sure that the inkjet coated side is face up. Now it can be hard to tell sometimes as the non-coated side looks very similar to the coated side. Our inkjet pot stakes come with a label on them showing which side is the correct side to use. Now if you print on the non-coated side, you're going to notice very quickly that the ink just bubbles on the top and can make a mess of your printer. Now once you have the right side up, you then need to make sure that you have the right orientation. If the pot stake material is put in backwards, you'll leave the sensor on the 831 uncovered, causing the printer to fault out and not work. Loading the material in the right orientation covers the sensor, allowing the media to print perfectly every time. Whenever loading material into the Epson C831 printer, always make sure that the stabilizer bar is at the center of the material going into the printer. What this does is it makes it so that the material goes evenly into the printer and you get a perfect print. After you get the media loaded correctly on the printer, you press the load button, which feeds the material to the correct location, and now you're ready to print. Now here's the pot stake design that we have currently set up that we're going to use today. To make sure that your printer is ready to print these pot stakes, we have to first start by making sure the templates are predefined through the printer's driver. To do this, you go to Devices and Printers and click Printers. You'll see the Epson C831 printer icon, which you want to right-click. You open the printing preferences, which gives you the print dialog window. Click on the paper tab where you will see the paper size, and at this point you want to scroll down until you find the user defined tab. Once the user defined tab is open, you want to name your new tag, and in this case we will name it pot stakes 4.5 inch by 1 inch. Then you want to define the paper width at 4.5 inches, and finally you define the paper length at 1 inch. You hit save, and then you hit OK. The next step is to go to the page setup bar and look under the page tab. Under page size, you will find the template you just built in the driver utility. Choose it and hit OK. Now we go back to the front page of our label program and we're ready to print our tags. We click on Print, bringing up the print window, and choose Document Properties. Here we will find the media type and we're going to choose Matte Label. Then we click on the Advanced button, which brings us to a new page. Here, we're going to choose the quality of print we want to use today. If you want the highest quality, you would choose Fine. And this gives us a great print quality on every one of our images, but it does slow down the print speed of our printer. If you choose the normal print speed, the print quality goes down, but the speed you produce the tags at increases significantly. After you set the quality, you might notice that there is a button towards the bottom that says high speed. You want to make sure that that button does not have a check mark next to it. If that's left on, you'll notice that the quality of your print goes down slightly, and you'll also see some banding issues. So once again, make sure you turn that off so that you have the best quality images you could possibly have. On the right hand side, you will notice a tab that says Mode. Here, you want to make sure that it's set at photorealistic. Hit OK, and then you hit Save. Put in the quantity you want to print and click on the print button. You are now officially making pot steaks, and it is saved for the next time you want to use it. Now you may notice that as you're printing some of your material, the print might be just slightly off, maybe 1/8 of an inch or even less. A great feature of the Epson C831 printer is what we call the micro adjust feature. And what this does is allows you to make tiny little micro adjustments to the material going through the printer. And that way you can line it up perfectly every time. In order to perform a micro adjust, you want to hold down the pause button for 3 seconds. At the end of that 3 seconds, you'll hear the printer itself beep. At that moment, you can go to the left of it and you can hold down either the fast forward button to move it down slightly or the load eject button, which moves it up slightly. Thank you for watching this video, and if you want to see more videos just like it, go to our website at www.westhort.com.